Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome back to another episode of TerraFirma Punk. We are here kind of getting ready. We're cooking up some copper and stuff here. Getting ready to make the trip, but we wanted to have good equipment and we wanted to have a little bit of stuff ready for when we got there. So one of the things I did is I've gone ahead and made the stone anvil, which is basically just to take a piece of stone, basically this basalt. Remember, you get this by isolating a piece of rock until it falls off, and that'll give you the pure. And then you put it down, and then take this hammer and smack the top of it, and it'll become an anvil. There you go, like that. And then it'll pop off for some reason. What'd you do? What'd you do? Maybe the fire. Maybe the fire. Maybe you don't like being around the fire like that. But what's in the fire is we're actually cooking down copper. We went and wow, look at all that copper. We went and dug up a whole bunch of the copper out of that vein that's like right there beside our house, like right over there. And we got a ton of it, so we're cooking it up, made a bunch of tools, all the copper tools for the quest book that I was asking for here. So we've got a bunch that we can turn in. Special purpose tools, saw, the chisel, all that stuff. We did all those. We did a sword, a mace, a javelin, and a hammer. And we did the pickaxe, the shovel, the axe, and the hoe. We also did a sluice. We did that like last episode, or a few back. Some time ago we did that. Okay, so then on Survivalist,
I think it was episode 2.
Yeah, so it was episode 2. Under Survivalist, we've got we made lumber. We did that a long time ago too. Wonder why it now just showed up. You can claim some logs here, but that opens up some more quests. Anyway, what we're going to be doing is I'm just going to be making a whole lot of ingots, probably, and getting them ready so that when we get to our new location, we can take some of these copper ingots, make ourselves a copper anvil. We can always make another one of these stone anvils real easy. And there we go. So, yeah, back here, I've got 4. Here, you take 1. Actually, you take 2. And then grab the 4 molds out of that side over there. And then we're just gonna keep making ingots. Now, I think these ingots instead no, actually, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe these ingots we could use to weld together to get ready to make the anvil, but I don't know how well the ingots are gonna travel, so.
Probably wouldn't be a good idea to do that.
I know it's hard to carry an anvil.
Yeah, so we'll definitely want to move before we make the anvil.
Yeah, we don't want to make the anvil until we get to our new location, I think. Anyway, that's the update. That's the start here. So we're going to be heading out here in a minute and looking for a new place to build. Wow, folks. It took us quite a while to get here. You can see home, the Hobbit hole, is 4.1 kilometers away. But we found a pretty nice little area. I mean, it's not the most beautiful landscape to look at. It's kind of, the dirt's kind of blah. But we can continue to, bring in the materials we want, make it look like whatever we want, and ultimately. So, Dornall's got his area set up down here for farming. What we're going to do is when wintertime comes, we're going to move some ice blocks. I hope that we can do that. I think we can do that there's a tool that will allow us to cut some ice blocks, and hopefully we will be able to put them back, put them over here so that this will be a continuous water channel down through here, and then we'll be able to do our farming in these 3 zones here. We got a zone here, a zone there, and a zone there for the 3 different mineral types that the different types of plants require, so we can rotate our crops and keep our soil in peak condition for growing crops and stuff. So But we're cutting down trees. We're clearing there was all trees all this in this area before we arrived. We're just foresting. We're gonna build a big villa up here on this little flat area right here. We're gonna build our villa. Out there, I'm in the process of building a fishing shack, and this is not going to be any just little fishing shack. It's going to be more like a seaside tavern and shanty type thing. There's a little dock there. You can see that I've started building that out that way, and I'm going to bring this wood right here, this sycamore. I like the look of this. This is going to be the floor in the sea shanty. It's also going to be the boardwalk. So there's going to be a boardwalk that comes back this way. And yeah, I think we're going to put a warehouse here where we're going to actually store some things. It's also going to double as a livestock barn type thing. So there's our little update. At this point, we're just basically we arrived and we're starting to build stuff. There's no point in trying to do any kind of farming because it's still late summer. So we've got the whole winter to get our stuff all moved over here and build. So yeah, and there's a little shelter that we built when we first arrived to make sure that we could survive anything that spawned on us during the nighttime. So yep, I think this is I'm gonna try to make this because I mean we're playing a steampunk pack, right? I'm going to see if I can make this building look steampunk as best as I can. We'll see how it comes out. Anyway, guys, that was my update, and I'll be back in a little bit with some more updates on the new location, and hopefully we'll have everything moved over. Yeah, that's a good one. Hey, guys, look, we made it. It's raining, but I decided to record anyway. We've been doing stuff. Getting things ready. Dornall and cutting trees. I had a little incident earlier. You can see that I've got a death point here and a death point right outside. I was coming back from a little exploring after I brought the last load back. I was exploring our new landmass. And I was running back to beat the sun. Clearly I did not beat the sun before I got back. And wasn't paying much attention and didn't notice that there was red caps had spawned inside the building. So I ran in, shut the door, turned around, and then before I had turned around, I got stabbed in the back by a red cap with a dagger, which killed me. That's how I got the first death, and then the second death was fighting my way back to get my stuff again. But we did finally get all of our things here. We're all nice and organized. We're waiting for it's not even winter yet, so but it is really warm in this climate, so our food is deteriorating relatively quick. We need to get a cellar ready to go, so as soon as it gets cold enough that we get some ice, or we can go north enough to get some ice, we need to get that working. So cellar, we'll actually come back to that here in a second, because first I want to show you the rest of the thing I did. It made a bunch of carpenter's blocks. Because we can make carpenter's blocks. Relatively easy. Just a bunch of sticks and planks like you usually would. But that allowed me to create this nice little thing right out here out of carpenter's wedges and stuff, and then apply those gneiss blocks that I got way back from tearing down that one thing. Anyway, this won't burn down, and we got a little fire pit out the front that we can use temporarily for stuff. But we need a ton of, what am I trying to say here? I want bricks. I want basalt bricks to build out of because they're nice and I like the black. I think that's what we want to build the forge out of. I want to build a forge right over there somewhere. Little bit, not well, I guess it would be a decent sized building because it's got to have a forge and a bloomery in it, and a place for some animals and a little bit of storage, right? And probably a charcoal pit to make the charcoal for the forge.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, I want to make it all out of basalt bricks. Mostly basalt bricks. I would like some smooth basalt for the floor, but I'll have to go get that. the bricks, for that we need mortar to make the bricks. For mortar, we need lime water, and for lime water, we need this stuff called flux. So we got some marble from someplace. So there we go. I made myself a stack of flux. Now, is one of these barrels filled with water? It is. Well, I guess it's fortunate that it has been raining, because this barrel's now full with water. And I can put flux into, let's see, it's 10,000. 10 times, I need 20 flux to go in there to make the whole thing lime water. So yeah, there you go. As soon as it's a valid mixture, it goes ahead and makes that into lime water. Now that I have lime water in there, I can take some sand. Do I have a stack of sand? I sure do. I have a full stack, well, stack of 32. Guess that is a full stack of sand in this pack, in TerraFirmaCraft in general. So there we go. Now we're going to seal that sand in there, and the output's going to be some mortar. Once we get the mortar, we can take our basalt here. Actually, I got a bunch of it already. Break it back down into the basalt rock like that, and take our chisel and turn it into basalt bricks. I won't be able to combine those basalt bricks until this actually turns into mortar. So we're going to let that set while we craft our cellar, right? I'm just going to let that wait. And that gives me, I still have a half a stack, or I still have a bunch of flux that I can use later for some smithing. Were you trying to tell me something, Dornall?
No. I was answering your question. You said, should we make the cellar? I was like, yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna need a bunch of straw. We're gonna need a bunch of clay. And I think the other thing is gonna be wood, right? Probably.
Yes, wood, yes.
So I guess we'll use some of this purple wood that we got.
I was gonna say I got a bunch of pine on me.
Oh, that's alright. Cellar, there we go. There's all of our cellar parts. So we're gonna need some cellar walls. We're gonna need lots of cellar walls. It's straw, clay, and planks in the corners. Doesn't really matter which side you put just opposite sides for the clay and straw. We can do it either way. Ooh, we're gonna run out of planks before anything else here. You say you got some pine. We're also gonna need cellar shelf. No, we're gonna need the ice bunker first. So that's planks. Grab some more wood here real quick. And see if I can't ice bunker. There we go, ice bunker. I think the other thing I need is doors. Okay, so that's 2 clay. And you're supposed to have 2 doors with straw in the middle. And I think it was like this. Yeah. And you need 2 of those. And then the rest is walls again. So let's go back to making the walls. Okay, I think that's as many walls as I can make right this minute, but I'm going to drop all that stuff on the ground for you, because we're going to need more walls, so we need more wood planks. There's a couple bits of wood. You got the saw, I think. Yeah. So we're going to come down here and start building. I've already dug the space out for it. Oh, the torches went out down here. Already dug the space out for it. So the ice bunker is going to be like right in the very center of this room area. And then we need walls all the way along the floor. Now this is going to be the entrance. Oh, yeah, I'm already out of walls. Yeah, need a ton more. You got me some more?
No, I put everything away because you ran and it dumped on the ground.
Yeah, I said, here, I'm going to dump this on the floor. Make me more walls.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
That's okay, Buzz.
Yeah.
We got to everybody tease Dornall until he gets a good microphone. Please, make a comment. Leave it in the comments. Tease him. Call him Buzz. Today he's Buzz. Usually he's Mr. Windy, but he's not gonna say anything for the rest of the episode. Sorry. Gotta go out and get more wood. Careful out there. He's gonna be completely quiet. He made a loom too, so we've got a loom. We can eventually make a bed, but we don't have nearly enough string. We need a ton more string, so maybe we can find a spider farm or something at some point. I wonder if I can put the doors down without having the walls there yet. Because that door would be there. Yeah, there we go. And this door would be here. I guess I can put the doors down. That's good. I guess I could check on my water. Or check on our oh, look at that. There we go. Unseal it, and we got mortar. Now we take our mortar with our bricks. Where'd our bricks go? Could swear I put bricks in there. There we go. There's bricks. Now I got lots of bricks. So it takes 5 bricks and 4 mortar makes 4 bricks that you can use. There we go. And now that I have got some basalt bricks, I can come out here and start building where we're going to put a smeltery type area. Probably just kind of close to this. I don't want to go too far from that building because that's where we're basically centralized in right now. I'm thinking just like right off this side here. And, well, the smeltery could have its own little dock because, you know, it would have to receive shipments of ore, right? So we can do something like that. But this is going to be all built out of these bricks. Except the floor. Actually, I want to make the floor the smooth basalt. So these are actually going to be the walls. The walls of the building here. You still not talking? Are you still mad? Oh, man, I need to eat. That's what I need to do. Did he toss me some? You got some walls yet?
I finished the floor. Hold on, I'm about to have you some more.
Okay, cool. Oh, nice. All right, yeah. Well, I'll work on getting that foundry built off camera a little bit later. Let's finish up this thing. I wish we had the ice to put in right now, but yeah, I think we're just gonna finish this up. Basically, we just have to fill in all the walls here, and then of course the doorway here is just basically fill in all of this.
Are you out?
Almost. But I think they can. Oops, that one doesn't go there. They can easily see what I'm doing here. I wonder if it's probably better as an axe. Yeah, axe. I should use the axe. Oop, now it's dark in here. I think we can leave that torch there. And then we put ice in this later, and then we'll have some stuff. I also need to get some shelves down here, so I could probably build those real quick. Put a few shelves in there, and then we'll take another cut. Come back when we're further along again. You still got the saw. Well, recipe for shelves is that. Actually, is that right? Cellar shelf? Yeah, it's just like a ladder out of planks. Out of lumber. Oh, thank you. But we're going to be able to put lots of these down there. And each one of these stores a decent amount of materials or food in it. So, I'm thinking I want to have a full wall along the back wall here. And then we'll put maybe some more. Yeah. Because we gotta have we also have to have the ceiling. You know, it's only too tall in here. Oop! You gotta fill that. I think you gotta have the corners all filled in too. So, oh, let me get the axe. That would be. There we go. I'm not 100% sure about that. Maybe somebody can tell me otherwise. There you go. Yeah, we'll put a bunch of shelves in here, and we'll have tons of storage. Each one of these shelves can hold quite a few food items. So we can have 2 total. Let's see, that's like 10 of them along the back wall there. We can have like maybe another 3 there, and maybe another 3. No, I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. We've got a cellar, but we need ice to power it. And we're going to put our smelter and come back and do some smithing, I think. Or maybe at least get the forge built. Maybe not actually do some smithing, but at least get the forge functioning so we can start working on making things like better anvils and better tools, and then maybe get some iron eventually. But there's your little update. We'll be back in a bit. Hey folks, back again, and still not quite winter time yet. Don't have no ice down in here, so our food's kind of going bad because we're in a very warm environment. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it through the winter. We might just end up fishing through the winter. But we did get we do got some more progress here. We got building created for our forge over here.
Oops.
Thanks. There. Carpenter blocks. Remember, if you didn't place it, you can't texture it. Just if you just break it and replace it, if you want to texture it, I guess. Be the easy way. Or I could op you, and then you can definitely texture it. So yeah, this is gonna be the smeltery and forge little area. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put some glass in some of those up there, and some of those carpenter blocks up there. But in here I've got the stone anvil set up, and this is the space where the forge is gonna be. And then over here, eventually we'll have a bloomery. I'm hoping that this carpenter block will work there for the bloomery. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. And right here, we made a charcoal pit in the corner here, so we can fill this little room up down in here with wood piles, and then block this off right here with a piece of dirt when we light it. But what I need to start a forge is some charcoal. Oh. actually use one more piece of ladder right here. It's that smart movement stuff makes it a little bit hard to get out of there sometimes. So now if I fill that up right to the brim like that and light it, there we go. We've made our forge. There's our interface for that. We can put some charcoal in here. It needs to be over here if we're actually cooking stuff. And speaking of cooking stuff, I do need that for the glass. So let me grab some sand. It can also you can make glass in a campfire, but it's really hard. I don't like these switches on these doors very well here. Oh, where am I going here? It's already out because I didn't put any fuel over here yet. So when it goes out, all you gotta do is put some fuel in and light it again. So use that fuel, it's gonna light up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shift all that sand in there. It's gonna start warming up pretty fast in here. I can also use this to heat my ingots, which I'm gonna need to move all the ingots into this building, man.
Yep, I'll do that.
And then up here is where we throw the material in for the bloomery eventually. I think I could also maybe extend this out. Maybe use this for additional ingot storage up here. Even. This is the chimney for the forge. And then, of course, they're covered up so that rain doesn't get down in there. That's going to be a window. I need some glass for that. So there we go. Now we got glass. Very nice. Very nice. Do we have chisel in this? Like chisel glass? No. Okay, that's okay. I think vanilla glass will work. Let's go find out. Another thing about working with carpenter blocks that I like is they're real easy to place. So if I was going to do glass here, I think I might even start on the second row, yeah. We'll make the big old glass window for this side of the roof. But now that that's done, I'm out. I gotta get a bunch of ingots. Take some copper ingots. I'm gonna need to make a copper anvil first because you can't make you kind of have to go through the tiers. You pretty much. So first up is a copper anvil. We got ingots. Oh, please go check on that. Yeah, I gotta go check on the fire out front because I was making a thing out here. Need to make a new chisel so that I can get some more bricks to finish off the edge of that thing.
All right.
And then there was some extra business. None of those are just ingot molds. The rest of that stuff in there.
I'm gonna make an axe head out of one of them.
Okay. Go for it. Let it go out again. You can load this up with this fuel and it'll just use it as it needs it. The next step here is to get a crucible on this. I don't think we're going to get that done this episode. I think, in fact, this might be a decent point to wrap up. Sun's going down. We got a forge. I'm going to start hammering ingots together. I wanted to show a little bit of that, I guess. But I don't want to show too much of it because it can get kind of boring. But I do need lots of glass there. But this is the interface for the blacksmithing. I really like this interface as far as blacksmithing goes. Having actually studied blacksmithing in real life, it does use the techniques that actual blacksmithing uses in the interface there. You get to choose from here. Let me heat up some ingots here, and we'll actually smack some things together. But I do gotta watch these now. The problem with heating 5 of them up here is I need an even number. I should only probably heat 4 of them.
You need your chisel.
I will eventually. Just to make some more bricks from the mortar and stuff. In fact, if you want,
It's coming to you.
It's coming to me. Oh, you're over there. Oh, I don't. Okay, I see that. I better go check on that copper real fast. I don't want it to melt.
Would you throw at me?
It's very hot. Okay, no good. Not yet. We need to weld it together. So. Let's see, I think we want to make copper anvil, which is a double brick. And yeah. Paint red. I think it'll tell me when I hover over it when I can weld it. Dark red. Can work it. See, I'm only up to the ability to just be able to work it right now. I gotta let it get much warmer. But you don't want to let it get too warm or it'll melt. And if you don't have any things in here to catch it when it melts, you'll lose it. Can be worked right now. Now there we go. We can weld it. Now I'm going to let it get just a little bit more because it's going to lose a little heat between here and the between here and there. Weld. Weld. There we go. Got 2. All right, 7 more to go. Anyway, guys, that's where we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to continue making these, and then I'm going to put the anvil together. It's just 7 of those to get the anvil. And then each tier of anvil, it's the same interface every time, basically. And to make the to work bronze, you need a copper anvil. To work iron, you need a bronze anvil, etc., etc., etc. So I'm going to work a little bit up and get at least to a bronze anvil before we come back for next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and definitely be a little bit further along on the buildings next time. Now, if you're wondering why I've been doing the really awesome flybys and time lapses for this series, like I just did in the last series, it's because those mods don't really work with this pack, and they tend to crash it. So, none of those nice flybys. Maybe I'll figure out another mod or something that'll work with it that doesn't crash her. We'll figure out something later on, but till then, be sure to leave a like, a comment, thumbs up, all that other fun stuff, and I will catch you later. I'm not going to say goodbye.
I'm sorry. See you on the flip.